Hello, everybody. It's future Cindy here for a moment. I just wanted to let you all know that this was filmed several months ago, back in September. I had it done. It was completed. It just needed to be posted, but I don't know what compelled me to not post it, or I don't know. I think just life got in the way. So I didn't want to clickbait anybody too far in here, but this is my last Boxycharm unboxing. I did cancel my Boxycharm after this. It was the September Boxy Lux. So if you're still interested in watching me open that, stay tuned. I have decided that it was no longer of value for me to keep my Boxycharm or any of my subscription boxes, since I had taken the time to film and edit and even put in music and everything, and I haven't really had much posted to my channel as of late due to reasons. I just thought I'd go ahead and post it, since I went ahead and put all the time in there. But if you're not interested in watching Boxycharm opening from 2 months ago, I completely understand. And now back to our regularly scheduled programming, or not so regularly scheduled these days. Anyway, here's some bloopers. I swear, every time I get on camera, my nose just starts itching like crazy. Here. I really can't swatch. Oh boy, sorry folks. Might have to redo those. Can you guys see it? Maybe you guys can see it, kind of. No, you can't. Alright, this way. Sorry y'all, I'm looking into a webcam here. Watch me get like eyeshadow all over this shirt. I know it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen. Did I just put blue eyeshadow on me? Nope, that's just the highlighter. Okay, good. Yep, I just looked down and I've got some like lavender on my gold shirt here. Yikes. Can't take me anywhere. Oh, this video is such a mess. Now y'all get to see what I usually cut out, huh? Hello everybody, it's Cindy and welcome back to Cindy Lou Loves Glam 2. If you're new here, welcome. If you're looking at the title right now, you see that I got my September 2020 Boxy Lux here, and we're just gonna go ahead and open it, get on into it. I do have some products on my face today, and the theme is glam vibes only. They're showing another street background. I don't know if these are left over from a previous one, because I remember there being another one that had like very concrete like roadside theme as well. And I got variation number 84. I don't know why I ever show this, because you guys never will probably see it, but I got variation number 84. I'm just gonna go for the first thing I see in here. And so this is the Pure the Complexion Authority Signature Travel Essentials 12-piece cruelty-free brush set. So it comes in this cute little pink case here. Badoop badoop. And here's the brushes. I'm gonna be honest, in the way of like eyeshadow brushes, like this is kind of the only fluffy blender you have. There are some of these, like this is more of what I would consider a smudger, but I haven't found these to be incredibly useful for putting on a full eye look. I'm gonna be honest with you, I have not found these to be very high quality. It's nice because it comes in a nice little case, so I guess you could carry other brushes around in it. Although again, we're not really traveling anywhere these days, so I don't know when that will be useful to me. But in my opinion, the brushes are a little bit on the cheap side, and you know, they were okay. They're just okay. So not my favorite brushes, but you know, not the worst either. So, so the Pure, the Complexion Authority Signature Travel Essentials, 12-piece brush set retails for $49. I would not throw $49 down for this. I'm just going to be honest. After, you know, playing around with them. We will move on to the next thing here. And the next thing here is the Eloise, the Queen palette by Eloise Cosmetics, or Eloise Beauty, pardon me. I was actually a little bit surprised that I got this palette because my choice items that I picked were, I think, the most expensive choice items that you could have. So I figured that they were going to end up giving me the Hip Dot palette just because it was lower in price than this one here. So I was surprised to get this, but I was happy to get it because I think that one resonated with me a little bit more as far as colors. This is how it looks in here. They are very beautiful colors. I'm going to be honest with you though. Do y'all want to see live swatches? I don't know, maybe I should swatch a few. I'm just going to swatch a few. I'm going to go for some of the brighter colors so you can see how they work. Let's go into this purple. Okay. There. This is hard to do. I went the wrong direction, didn't I? Okay. Like, you can see that they don't swatch very well. They're very tightly packed in there. The ones that I swatched here were Empress, Elizabeth, and Majesty. The shimmers are a lot better, though. Sorry about that. That's terrible. That, I really like that. That's the Throne. And have to wipe off my fingers here. We'll go ahead and do Powerful and Crown. And let's go ahead and swing into some Sovereign. Okay. Boop. 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 Now that blue is stunning. So I actually really like the shimmers in here, but it does not swatch very well because everything is very tightly packed down in there. It's not the most pigmented palette I ever used, but the colors, they blend really well. And the shimmer formula in here is very interesting in that most shimmer formulas, in order for me to get them to show up well, I have to use my finger. But I have found that the shimmer formula in this actually applies better with a brush, which is amazing because I'm not always able to get my finger into the more detailed spaces of my lid. So today I have on, okay, so I have Empress here in my crease. I blended it out with a little bit of Elizabeth. And then I have Majesty on my outer corner. And have a nice gold eye, as you can see. And that shade is called Rainy, something like that. So I have Rainy on the eyelid, and then I couldn't help but use the teal because it's my favorite. It's one of my favorite colors. So the shade Sovereign is on my lower lash line. And then Empress is kind of like this nice nudie pink. And so I put it on, highlight my brow bone. If you're scared of color, this might actually be a decent palette for you, just because you have a chance to kind of build it up and really blend it out. And I did find that a lot of these colors worked and blended into each other very well. But it isn't the most wow in your face Anastasia Beverly Hills pigment you've ever seen in your life. So, but it was nice. It's nice, and it's nice to get it in the Boxycharm. One other thing, this is a Black-owned beauty brand. So if you were excited, if you were looking forward to, trying something from a Black-owned beauty brand. This is one to try. I think they've mainly made their name through those huge teardrop body brushes or makeup brushes. The Eloise Queen eyeshadow palette retails for $46. So the next thing I got was the 111 Skin Rose Gold Brightening Facial Treatment Mask in the 5-pack. I did just use one of these today. It was okay. I don't know. I'll just go ahead and maybe I'll put in a picture. I looked a little bit like Odo from Star Trek. I think I don't really watch it. My husband does, so I catch the characters, so I kind of know who things are. I think he was on Deep Space Nine. But I did try one of these. It started to sting on me after about 15 minutes. It is very, very heavily scented. So if you're somebody who's like very sensitive to that, keep that in mind if you have, if you get one of these masks, or if you have the opportunity to buy it on pop-up or whatever. It is very heavily scented rose. So I am wondering if, you know, in the next couple of days, if I'll break out or not. But, you know, the serum was really nice. One thing that I really liked about the mask is that it actually clung to all of my face, and that, like, you're not supposed to have it around your eyes, but I felt like it, you know, that transition point between your nose into your cheekbones, I felt like it adhered to that really well to make sure that every part of my face that could be covered by the mask got the serum on it. So it was nice from that standpoint. I'm gonna have to wait and see to see if it breaks me out with all the fragrances, but other than that, it felt nice. Now these are quite expensive, in keeping with all the other 111 Skin products that I've ever received in any subscription box ever. The 5-pack of this retails for, wait for it, $135. Dividing that up, that is $27 a mask. I think I'm right about that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm right. I think that's $27 a mask. I've never paid that much for a facial mask. I guess I didn't pay that much for that in this box, but I don't know. Unless this thing like makes all of my wrinkles retract within a day. And yes, I know I don't have very many. But if they can make these forehead wrinkles go, I would be impressed, but I doubt that it's going to be doing anything that amazing to warrant such a ridiculous price. My opinion. Anyway, so $135 for that. So they're definitely trying to get the box up in value here. Let's move on to my choice product here. So I ended up choosing the Biro Tomato Serum as my choice product. I almost chose the Pharmacy eye cream. It's just that I have so many eye creams already that I know this one would just sit here, whereas I don't think I have as many serums. I can't remember what the other item was, but it was something that just really didn't appeal to me. This is what I ended up choosing. I have not opened it yet. It's the Biro Tomato Serum. We, of course, got Biro in the premium box a few months ago. A face toner that seemed to be ridiculously overpriced. I'm not planning on opening this anytime soon because I do have a few serums that I've got open. I'm not sure how well this will meld with my skin. I've been using the toner, and the toner feels nice. I'm not entirely certain if it's been causing any irritation with me recently, so I'm still testing it out. I just hope my skin doesn't react to any of the ingredients in the serum. The Biro serum contains exfoliating tomato extract, brightening vitamin C, and collagen boosting peptides. The retail price for this puppy is $150. I've never really heard of this brand before, and I've been looking it up, and the only place I can ever find any note of it being sold is usually on like Poshmark sites or eBay. I did find a Nordstrom Rack online site that had Biro products, and this tomato serum I think was on it, outside of going to Biro itself. Obviously there's some controversy about whether or not are they putting these products in here at super inflated prices to make it seem like you're getting a way better deal than what you really are, and you're just really kind of getting a meh product that hopefully doesn't break out your skin. Anyway, that is the Biro tomato serum. So we got a second choice item. I think all of the milk, there was a second choice item, and there were some milk products that I was interested in getting, but I think all of them had been taken by that point in time. So I ended up choosing the Osea, I don't know, Osha, I don't know how to pronounce this. I've never really heard this brand before, so might be another filler product. The Osea Atmosphere Protection Cream. It is a lightweight firming moisturizer. That just seemed the most interesting to me because I love moisturizers, and I especially like lightweight moisturizers. So, and if it can firm up my wrinkles, then hallelujah, thank you very much. It has antioxidant rich oils and organic seaweed. Let's go ahead and take it out of the box. We'll see what it looks like. Why not? Right? I did it with the Biro. Oh wow, that's a nice hefty bottle. You can see there's a pump in there. Nice hefty class bottle. The Osea Malibu Atmosphere Protection Cream retails for $48. So I received a Fenty kilowatt highlighter. I think everybody got it, a kilowatt foil, but they had several different shades, and I got mine in it's a duo one. I got it in the shades Sandcastle and Minted Mojito. So there were some crazy colors that you could have gotten, and there is a little bit of craziness here, but all in all I think this actually works to, you know what, the green is not quite showing up on there. Okay, it kind of is now. Okay, yeah. So you can see, like, one is much more like kind of a, I don't know, rose gold champagne-y, like champagne-y color, maybe a little bit deeper than that. And then the other is a green, mint green shade. And I do have them on right now. This one is my Minted Mojito side. At first, I thought this was going to look too weird, but I actually, you know, it's obviously not something I would wear to work, but it actually doesn't look too bad with my skin tone. I have done some blue highlighters and some weird colored highlighters before, and they just don't work out on my skin because I'm way too pale. So this side should be the Sandcastle shade, and you can see, ba-bam, ba-bam. I kind of blended it in, but like with these, you know, when you put them on top, it's kind of hard to blend them in. I know there is some trick out there where you put on your highlighter first and then you kind of blend it out and blend your blush and contour and stuff kind of over it, but I didn't do that today. So all in all, there were some wild colors. I think I'm happy that I got these because I think they do work for my skin tone, even though I probably won't wear this green one very often. I'm sure, you know, I'll be able to wear this one quite a bit, the Sandcastle shade quite a bit, and, you know, all in all, I think I kind of lucked out with that. The Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Foil Freestyle Highlighter retails for $36. Next is the Ahava Dead Seed Water Mineral Hand Cream. I guess I do need hand cream. I usually don't wear a whole lot with fragrance in it because my hands go so crazy. Like, they get eczema and dry and irritated very easily by things. I'm serious. I don't even use hand soap anymore. I buy Dove foaming body wash and use that as soap because it's more for sensitive skin. I found out that the Dial and all of those other soaps that you normally get, soft soap and all that, all of those break me out and make my hands like super scaly and dry and just give me eczema. So I do have to be careful about what I put on my hands, just because they just, I don't know, my skin can't tolerate it. But I do like this. It's got like a very floral, fruity scent to it. And it reminds me a lot of, I don't know if they still have this because it's been a while since I've been to Bath and Body Works, but it reminds me, I think, of the Sweet Pea fragrance. But hand cream in the box, I mean, especially in a Luxe box, I don't know. So the Ahava Mineral Hand Cream retails for $36. Now, y'all, would you pay $36 for this? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm in the Midwest and we don't like to pay a whole lot of money for simple things. You know, it's just not in our nature. We want a good deal, and we don't see the reason in spending loads and loads of money on a single item. Maybe that's the Midwestern in me coming out, but I don't understand why anybody would pay $36 for this. Just saying. And last, and probably I am gonna say least here, we got a dual-ended brush from Persona Cosmetics, which I am not familiar with Persona. I think maybe they've been in like Ipsy boxes before, but it's just one side says it's a blush, it's a highlighter, so it's just a pink synthetic brush, and this side says blush and this side says highlighter. And I did use it today. It was okay, but it's just a plastic brush. I mean, fine, I guess. I mean, I guess it's slightly better than an e.l.f. brush, but I can think of other brushes that are of better quality than this. Plus, like, how y'all feel about getting one brush set and then turning around and getting another brush? Like, I mean, clearly they were just trying to clean out the warehouse for this Boxy Luxe. Either that or they were having a hard time getting materials in. And October ain't looking much better either. Persona Cosmetics Power Brush retails for $24. Again, I can't stress this enough. Would you pay $24 for this? For this one brush? I don't think so. I have an IT Cosmetics foundation brush that I absolutely love. And I think the retail price on that is like $48. That foundation brush is good enough for me to spend that kind of money on it. Something like this, absolutely not. The total retail value of my Boxy Luxe for the month of September 2020 is $524. Now, that is the most expensive box that I've ever received. We pay, I think it ends up being like $49.99 plus tax for the box. So I guess in theory we got, 10 times the value. I don't feel like I got 10 times the value here. And as a matter of fact, I think if you had asked me if I would have been willing to pay $50 for all of this, I probably would have passed. Granted, we have some like very nice products here that do typically retail, you know, high in price here that I am, you know, I'm happy that I got. If you were to like say, hey, you know, we've got this big old bundle deal for $50, I probably would have passed you up on that offer, honestly. So this box is filled with, in my opinion, a lot of filler products. They're brands that people have never really heard of, and they put these inflated prices in here to make the box seem like it's better and more luxe than what it is. And I'm a little bit bummed because I usually look forward to my Luxe box, because my Luxe box tends to be the best out of all the boxes that I have subscribed to in the past. So I'm a little bit, disappointed in this month, but I'd be interested in hearing what you think of it. You can feel free to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and, keep fighting the good fight. Please register to vote. Hey everyone, obviously this was recorded in the past, but I'm still going to leave in the following info because it's still relevant, even if it is past election day. For one, there are currently two Senate runoff races going to occur in Georgia in January. And if you live in those states, it is extremely important to vote in those races. It may determine how much the next administration is going to be able to accomplish legislatively, and could impact the composition of the Supreme Court. Additionally, it is never too late to prepare for the next election. If you want your voice to be heard, you need to show up at every election. Your local elections probably impact you more on a day-to-day basis than federal elections. Also, midterm elections are important in determining how much a president can get accomplished during his or her term. So I still encourage you to do the following things and register to vote. Taking care of it right now will make it less stressful for the next election. If you live in a state that has ID requirements, make sure that you meet those ID requirements, or that you have the ability to get your ID by then I guess go vote. If your state has any early voting options. My state does. You may be able to avoid a longer line on election day if you go during certain other times of the week. Plus, if you're already working on election day and you just can't make it to the polls on that particular day, doing early voting will, help you select a day that works better for your schedule if your state allows it. Please, y'all, stay safe. Keep wearing your mask. Keep fighting that good fight. With that, have a great day, evening, weekend, whenever you're watching this. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye.